Producto Integrador Conet, Generación Z. Juan David González Martínez, tercero de turno vespertino.
Producto Integrador Conet Generación Z. Materia Lengua Extranjera. Maestra Emma Judith Samano Nuño. Alumno Juan David González Martínez, tercero de turno vespertino.
Hello teacher, good afternoon. Wilson, I am going to present my Integrator product. And first I am going to have an introduction to the subject talking about generation X, E, and Y. And even talk a little about generation C.
Introduction. Will you begin which I am going to talk a little about generation X and Y. First, let's see a little more about what generation X is. Gen X are the children of baby boomers and are thus born in the 70s. Generation X is a term used to refer to the generation of the people born approximately in the mid 1960 and 1908. It is also known as the Peter Pan generation of MTV generation by the television channel. One thing Gen X, millennials and baby boomers all agree on is that they are satisfied with their occupation. Then we will see what generation X likes. In other words, they like their job and have a good work environment, as well as a good relationship with their hosts. However, none of the three generations is satisfied with their income. Then I'll talk about what generation Y is. Generation Y is also called millennial generation or millennial, and it bears that name because it specifically referred to the generation that was going to graduate during and after the year of the turn of the millennium, which is that is the year 2001. Generation Y are born between 1981 and 1997 and are the most sought after by brands. They use the internet in all areas of their life, also Dubai, and 70% of their online purchases are made from their mobiles. Finally, I'm going to talk a little more about what generation C is. Generation C bears the name of being the next generation to generation Y or millennial generation, English millennial. Generation C is also called post-millennial or centennial, and is characterized by being the first generation considered digital native, that is, it was born immersed in digital culture. Generation C, 1994, 2010. Violation born after 1996. They are here to everything the millennials and generation X have experienced, but they feel like they are going to take every to work at 20. They live surrounded by influencers and a world of virals and tutorials.
Now I'm going to talk about what Gen Z likes. Beyond the technological issue, the young people of Generation Z differ from the millennials because they are more entrepreneurial and great with tools such as search engines. In addition, they like to search for content, but themselves they prefer to get involved in finding solutions and immerse themselves in new things. And also want to talk about how Generation C lives. The main and most striking characteristic of Generation Z is that they live mainly on the internet.
Well, now, if I am going to talk more about Generation C, Gen Z fashion. Now I'm going to talk a bit about Gen Z fashion, which is very quirky. Gen Z fashion compared to other generation is very rare and outrageous. In general terms, it is a generation that is not afraid to express their ideas, leaving aside social stereotypes. The new formality. Something very well now is this generation is wanting to establish rules. This generation as well put aside to the classic rules of etiquette. For them, formality is not only represented with the traditional suite, extreme personal core. It has always been the taboo moment or the only honest who are vain, but centenaries break the taboo. Immortality is a basic in your lifestyle. They to know the power that good look can have. Hence, the focus on always something good. The importance of whole and body. That means and to there of people who also they are meant care a lot about their appearance. Not corn style. This is a very different and peculiar style since the fact which the common stereotype would rather consist with feeling comfortable with yourself at the end. In this generation, it is widely since that they deserve higher in colors as this helps their image and many young people find their hair with very elegant colors accessories as this generation usually likes to study and experiment. It is widely said that both men and women use different accessories to improve their appearance, since they wear earrings, bracelets, and many other types of accessories. Not afraid to experiment. I think the generation is very well out or different from other because they experiment into everything, and especially in what refers to fashion, since they do not watch the did and they tend to be values. Some of the values that I think this generation have is honesty, because although sometimes it we always tell the truth. Another value is autonomy, since we always want to take care of everything, be ourselves. I think another value is empathy, since we always want to put ourselves in the shoes of others to understand and help them realize value. I think world be perseverance, since we are very persevering and that despite obstacles we always pass the sense we are fatigued. Music that Generation C listens to. Obviously, the type of music that people listen to has a lot to do with people's tastes, but in general, the type of music that this generation listens to are electronic music, rap, rock, hip hop, reggaeton, legend corridos, among other types. People they look up to. We are so some units that we admire and that in some why is our hero, and currently that has changed a lot thanks to who admire this generation are singers, influencers, such and YouTube, actors, athletes, and even people which many followers on social networks like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, among others. The use of technology. This is a topic only of the most viewed in this generation, since which generation is welcome out the great use of technology, since we depend a lot of technology and specialty on cell phones since both to communicate and do the task we occupy is and not use with cell phone which even other technological diseases and more to meet this pandemic, since we depended more on are essential for the life of a centennial website. Generation C refers to alter young people born between 1900 and 2010 who have used the internet from a very young age and are comforted with technology and the use of social networks. These are also known as post-millennial, centennial, or post-beaver, and these were born when the technologies were already established. In addition, you feeling comfortable in your use, they are also very active. This generation are true digital natives and cannot conceive of a world with no internet and social networks. Their comfort is such that they can use several devices at the same time and have a profile on more than 6 social networks which manage and upload different content. According to various studios, these various channels that will collect posts of weekly. In addition to having this function as a memory supplement, they are also perfect for sharing with friends. Also, unclear older generations, this is clear that you should not share everything you do, since you must maintain a certain privacy in your the use of social networks. This is something that I think identifies a lot to this horizon since currently. This is the horizon that depends the most on both the technology and social networks, since it takes spend their time publishing tiers of different platforms, and they are interested in what they will say. And some of the most used social networks are WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, among other social networks. And not only do they use social networks in excess, but also to different applications that execute as Uber, Didi, and it depends on what is want to do is the type of application what is used. Food they prefer. This coloration in the other areas are very interesting, and I think in this one too, since it's this coloration because they have a very busy life. Usually at fast food and ask for in the application or at home, they do advantly, or it depends on the person. Since Pedroia fast food is difficult to eat, I think that the most popular for this region are hamburgers, pizzas, fried chicken, etc. We have we have already seen Horizon C is a very different Horizon from the other and very peculiar, but even to it seemed to me a very interesting Horizon, and one that is very different from an Horizon. I hope you like it. Thank you.